Coward Pakistan violates the ceasefire. 2 BSF personnel martyred in shelling in Aknoor sector. 3 civilians have also been injured in the attack that comes just 3 days after DGMO level talks. The treacherous nation targeted 10 BSF border outposts and around 30 villages. I am joined by my colleague Pradeep Datta on the phone line to get us more details on this story. Well, Pradeep, if you could tell us what exactly are the measures being taken by the government, because clearly the Pakistan doesn't seem to mend its ways despite asking for a ceasefire during the month of Ramzan.
This is not for the first time when Pakistan has backstabbed India after talks, and once again, after DGMO level talks, everybody was expecting that maybe there will be ceasefire on the border. But once again, they violated ceasefire middle of the night at about 2:15 a.m. Indian Standard Time. They opened mouths of their guns, targeting about 30 villages and more than 10 border outposts. 3 civilians have been injured, and 2 BSF personnel, which includes 1 assistant sub-inspector, they have been martyred in Pakistan shelling. This exposes Pakistan treachery on border, that they are not respecting. Neither they are respecting the Ramzan ceasefire in hinterland, nor they are respecting the Ramzan ceasefire on border. Despite the goodwill gesture and olive branch being extended by Government of India, they are continuing with their treachery, both along the international border as well as in the hinterland area. And right now, heavy shelling from Pakistan side is continuing. Reason being that there are a large number of terrorists who have completed their arms training and they are waiting at several launch pads. And these Pakistani army posts as well as Pakistani Rangers posts, they are acting as launch pads for them, looking for an opportune moment to sneak into this side of the border. In the middle of the night, they were in fact trying to push in those terrorists. That's why they opened fire on the border outposts so that they can engage them, divert and distract their attention, and look for the gaps to push in these terrorists into this side. But they couldn't succeed in that. And that is one of the reasons that Pakistan's state policy will not change unless and until they will stop aiding and abetting terror. These DGMO level talks will hardly have any impact on the ground. See, they were not able to keep their words even for 4 days, exactly 4 days after there was a ceasefire violation from Pakistan's side. And right now, heavy shelling is continuing. They are targeting villages, and what is worse is that they are violating all international norms and no humanitarian concern also, because even during wartime, nobody will target civilians. But Pakistan, during the last 2-3 years, we have seen that most of the time they trim barrel of their gun towards civilian areas so that they can engage both administration as well as the security toward the rescue operation, and they can push in terrorists.
Right.
And this shows the treachery of Pakistan.